Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Community Corner. Today we are in the Woodbrook St. James community and we are going to be talking with someone that is heavily involved in the community and she has even received an award. So without any further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Odilia Garcia. Hi Odilia.
Hello, Solange. Thank you so much for being here at Ahing's Auto Oils and Accessories. And well, this business has been here for the past 50 odd years and was started by my aunt and uncle. And they've since passed on, and I've taken up the mantle of, trying to assist the community and the outskirts, people coming from different areas and stuff like that. So, it's been an interesting ride, and I'm enjoying it, serving the people and I guess doing what I do best.
So being a female,
Yes.
right, and a businesswoman in this economic climate, how challenging it has been for you to keep up with the business?
Yes, it has been challenging. I started at Neil and Massey Motors years and years
Wow.
ago, as a clock typist, and then I went on to the area of new car sales, and we moved them over, and that's where you get your basic background in cars and selling cars and stuff. So you just know the surface items and little things that would make your car go. So
So your clientele,
Yes.
is it more men than females or what?
yes, more men than females. You have the taxi drivers, you have the maxi taxi drivers, you have the regular guy who would come in and stuff.
What drive you? What drive you?
I think the people, the people drive me because I like serving people and chatting and interacting and stuff like that. So it's all people driven, and I enjoy doing what I do, and giving advice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Which are some of the activities that you do in the community?
Actually, I'm involved with Phase 2 Pangrove, which is just on Damien Street in Woodbrook. I was a flag waver up to this year as well. I waved flag for Phase 2, and I've been involved with them for the past, I would say maybe 15 years or so. And through a very dear friend of mine whom we lost on the 22nd of June, God rest her soul, Florence Watson. And she has been, a live wire in Phase 2. So, and then I'm a drummer, I should tell you.
You play drum?
Yes, and I play drum for Harvard Harps, which is at Harvard's Club. And I enjoy that as well. And then there's another breakaway from Harvard Harps. It's called Oval Teams. They practice at the Oval, and they're all over 65. So the name Oval Teams. So, ever so often I would assist in the engine room, as they say, playing the drums, and they play at different venues and stuff like that. And then I was involved with the Woodbrook St. James community when it first started, when it was the 100th year of Woodbrook, the celebration, the 100-year anniversary of Woodbrook. And of course it's called Pan on the Avenue. So it started 6 years ago, and I was on the committee then. And then I was given a break, if I could say that. But I'm now back on this year, and it's happening on the 25th of August from 6 p.m. to 2:30
In the morning?
Yes, so there would be like 30 steel vans
Wow.
parading from Taylor Street to French Street.
So
on that day.
viewers, do not miss it. The 25th
Yes.
of August from 6 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Pan on the Avenue, and don't forget to come and check my friend here, Odilia Garcia. And
Absolutely.
I will be here as well.
Yes, we'll all be here.
So, Odilia, which are some of the projects that are, ongoing in the community for young children, or for youth, for the youth in general?
Actually, I'm on the station council as well, which in every community there's a station council, and we work with the police station.
Right.
And the councillor, June Durham, she's very involved with the youth. Quite recently, the crime support unit, they had a function at Adam Smith Square, but this was for the elderly. I know you asked me about the youth, but this was for the elderly, all the elderly people in the community, the homes for the aged, they were all involved. And there was, you know, speeches and different people on board providing services for the elderly and stuff like that. In terms of the youth, I know June Durham, she normally has her Christmas party, and, you know, they want to get the youth more involved in different activities. So we are working on that. And there's also even the ex-councillor, Mr. Cleveland Garcia. When he was councillor, he started a toy drive for the St. James Woodbrook community, and he had it last year, and he would want to have it this year as well. So, you know, to get the youths involved and stuff like that. So,
What, I'm sure, being involved in many activities in this community for many years, you have had some good moments and some down moments. So what is your most memorable moment so far?
oh, wow. I would think in the community, yes, working in the community, I would think maybe being involved in the culture aspect, you know, the steel band, and, you know, well, being part and parcel of the different steel bands in the community. It's all part of culture, and my family, we come from like a carnival background, you know, because they did mass. My cousins produced mass at one time, yes, and she was the first queen of carnival, Kay Christopher, and, you know, so we come from all that aspect. So I guess that's always that good feeling to be involved in culture still, you know, and carrying it forward.
How is the female enrollment in the community?
Female enrollment. I think we need to be more involved in the community, the females, because we seem to get things done. If I can say that.
Yes, you can.
Yes, we seem to get things done.
Is there is one thing that you would like to see changed in your community? What would that be?
I think the first thing I would like to see done is maybe to have some order on the avenue, especially like Fridays and Saturdays. It's now getting a little out of hand. And, you know, we have police patrols because with the station council meetings,
Right.
we do discuss the different bars and stuff. And, you know, the behavior of the crowd is not good, appalling. And, you know, we try to, the police they're always out there trying to keep things calm and stuff like that. But, you know, it's always good to try and just keep calm on the avenue, just have a good evenings, you know, because the residents complain, you know, those down on the side streets, of the parking and stuff like that. And then you have all the different activities that's going on, you know, the stealing of the batteries and stuff like that. Actually, I went to cricket last night, and when we came home, a friend of mine, he parked right on Anna Street, and he lost his battery.
Really?
Yes. Thank God I had one here in the shop, which got him home. So, but of course he had to get a heavier battery, diesel battery. So, you know, things like that. And then, well, of course, the vagrants, you need to get, you know, but they have rights. The vagrants have rights. Yes, they're human. So, all these, you know, but I know the government, they're trying hard to maintain law and order and stuff like that. And it will take a little while because things are so out of hand now.
Yeah. What do you think are some of the measures that they should implement to help have like a more safer and happier community?
Well, maybe the police would step in as well, you know, and maybe more patrols. Although they're overwhelmed, you know, it's difficult for them, for the police. But you know, at the meetings we have, they are trying, you know, they are trying so hard. But more police patrols and foot patrols. Maybe bring back some bicycles. I don't know.
All right, boy. All right, Bob. The vigilantes run you out of San Francisco?
Like they take the cow and calf, you can sell them in Independence.
The government drew a new line, and we're on the wrong side, so we have to go.
I can't stand up.
You can't stand up, little buddy. You really can't stand up?
You're standing on my hand.
Bed sheet wearing sand crawling. Let me at him.
Got me as a friend, you don't really need an enemy.
Thank you.
George, what about my coat?
Oh, it's very nice. Hey, I can use that one.
Welcome back to Community Corner. We continue having discussion with Odilia Garcia.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
it is.
Thank you.
So you, before the break, you wanted to mention that you are a drummer.
Yes, I am a
And?
drummer. And I am with the Marinettes Chorale, which is one of the top choirs in Trinidad and Tobago. And I've been drumming in the band for the past, I think, 18 years, if so much.
Why drum?
I think I like that rhythm and, you know, maybe the noise. Nice noise, that is, nice noise. And, you know, you have to be precise, keeping that timing and keeping the band going and the choir, you know, on time and everything like that. So,
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. What defines you?
what defines Odilia? My name, Odilia. I guess it means a lot. And I just like being, you know, around people, Solange. It's you know, you get vibes off of it, you know, being around people. Yeah, looking in, you know, seeing, trying to help them and chatting with them, stuff like that. I could tell, you know, I can tell you this maybe about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was here in the shop, and across the road there's, I go across the road to buy newspaper every morning, you know. David would keep the papers for me, and so this day I went across there. But there's this guy, he lived on Divertile Street, which is about 4 streets down, and he's not well. Very educated, I understand, after, you know, listening to people and stuff like that. So, you know, you would see him passing up and down. He's not well, he had this problem with his leg and stuff like that. So a day I went across to the shop, and I saw him coming up along the avenue. So as I came out of the shop with the papers, he was right there. So I decided to leave the shop open and walk up Anna Street
Right.
with him and chatting with him, just to say, maybe we can help you,
Yeah.
I can help you or whatever. So trying to encourage him to do something that I can help him or whatever, And there, with his hand, I got a slap at the back of my head. I was like in shock, and I ignored that and I still continued talking with him, and there was a second slap. Well, after that I said, okay, he means business, and I came back to the shop and closed the shop, and I went straight to West Shore to get an x-ray. Absolutely. And he just ignored me and just went his way and stuff after that. Could you believe this man is on the road now?
Really?
He sits up at Republic Bank, just there's a little concrete slab that they built there, and he sits there every day. So I have to see this guy every day.
Every day.
Heading home. At one time he left Woodbrook, and some friends of mine said they saw him in Tunapuna or Sawa, but he's back in Woodbrook again.
Wow.
Back right here in Woodbrook.
Well,
So,
that he means business.
Yes, yes. So, but he's still on the road and, just trying to help. Yeah.
So, if you had to describe yourself with one word, what would that be? Just one word.
One word. Maybe, that's difficult. I guess enduring, enduring. Enduring in that, trying to keep the business alive, family life. My mother is 93.
Wow.
So, and, taking care of her and stuff like that. Although she's still mobile and stuff, taking care of her. But, to endure the ups and downs of business. One, things have slowed down, this time because of the economy, and hopefully it would pick back up. And, it's not only me, but a lot of businesses, you hear everybody talking. And, and trying to, take care of my mother and, being that, connection between all the siblings and nieces and nephews and stuff like that.
You have lived a very rich life with family, friends.
Yes, yes.
You are involved in community projects. You are a drummer. You like to rhyme.
Yes.
You have a nice personality.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, not every woman is like that. What would you tell to a woman that feels lonely, that feels that, the place have become so hard for them to do better, to aspire something better in life? What would you tell them?
I would say that if you have the opportunity to study what you like, to pursue that dream, because I did not have that opportunity, and to pursue that dream, just go for it. Follow your mind and just go and do your studies, qualify, be grounded, be yourself in the interim, but try and get out there and study.
So you say that you didn't get the opportunity to follow your dream.
Yes, I did.
So what was your dream?
Over the years, I was involved. I got through at Napa, and I was doing some percussion classes. But of course, I didn't pursue it because at that time, Napa, they were having problems with the building, and they moved to San Fernando. And having the business, it would have been hard for me to travel to South.
Yeah.
So that just fell apart, But over the years, just listening and being involved with marionettes as well has taught me a lot in music. You pick it up by ear, as they say.
Yeah.
Actually, I play a little guitar and quattro as well. Yeah, just basic chords. So once you listen to the music and you get the feel of the music, you just progress.
Well,
try.
it is never too late. You
I
never
guess
know.
So. That's so
Well,
true. Yeah.
Any final message to the citizens of your community?
Yes, I would like to tell all Woodbrookians that, you know, one, that, you know, we should be more involved as a community. Although a lot of the residents are no longer here, it's now business. But what we, you know, those who are left, it would be nice if we could get together at times. So I guess it's in, like, maybe with the station council and with the police station, we could do certain things, you know, and with the help of the council as well. So, but you know, we need to get more together, these residents, so we could build a better community. And, you know, because as being on the station council, you know, even the residents I chat with to find out if there are any problems in their area and stuff like that, so I could report it to the station council and the council and stuff like that. And we also have Lynette Dolly, who is the president of the Woodbrook Association. So she also is very involved with the community. But we need to get that camaraderie, you know, within Woodbrook and stuff like that. So,
Well,
basically.
you are doing a fantastic job, and I think that they are very privileged to have you here.
Thank
So
you.
it has been
Thank
my
you.
pleasure to share, you know, this moment with you, and I wish you all the best on your endeavors.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
for you viewers, stay tuned for another edition of Community Corner. See you again.